Hi all, so welcome to my channel Techie Krish. In the same sequence of the Google Sheets, today I am again with the query function to be demonstrated in my Google Sheets. In the past videos, I discussed many functions of the Google Sheets, and none of the videos was there in which I discussed how to compare the dates in the Google Sheet using query. So this time I am going to take up this concept, this scenario, when I am going to check a date of a student, date of birth, and whose date of birth is this. The name of the student will be displayed in the column. So let's move to our Google Sheet. So here this is a Google Sheet. So I have created two columns here. One is date of birth and other is the name. So and date of birth, I am going to take up a drop down list of the dates, date of births from my data source. And one more thing I wanted to tell you that the date of birth should be in the format of YYYY-MM-DD. The different countries are having different date formats. Some countries use YYYY-MM-DD. Some countries like UK uses DD, MM, and YYY, or rather, sorry, this is YYYYY dash MM dash DD, and in country like India, we use DD dash MM dash YYYY. So here, I have converted the entire date of birth in YYYY dash MM dash DD. So see here, this is my data source. If you see here, there are the students, admission number, date of birth, and names. What I am going to do here, I'll create a drop down, though I have already discussed how to create the drop down. So this is I'm using this frequently, and that is why I'm going to um create the drop down list of the dates, and from that drop down I'll click the particular date from that list, and it will show the name of the student. So let's move to our demo sheet. Here I'm going to create a drop down. So move to data validation, add the rule, and for drop down I'll create drop down from the range. So what is the range for my drop down? My data sheet is this. So my drop down is this, drop down of the dates, and okay, let's move to our demo sheet. So here this is the drop down. So when I click any date, the name of the student should be displayed here. For that, I'll make a query. So query, in the query I'll have to select the range of the data, and the range of data is from different sheet. And there are two things. If you are applying the query taking the data from the same sheet, you can use A, B, C, D, means column names to represent columns. And if your data source is from different sheet, you will have to use call 1, call 2, call 3, and so on. So I am taking the data from different sheet, and my sheet is this. So I am selecting the data from here because I am not going to take up the header this time. Complete data I have selected, and closing this, comma, query, query should be in double quotes. Select which column. Column should be, because I want to take the name or print the name. So this is my column 3, call 1, call 2, call 3. So I'm going to take call 3. So select call 3, where call 2 is basically date of birth column, is equal to, uh, remember while mentioning the date, if you neither you can apply quotes, means you cannot treat it as the string nor as the number. So while mentioning the date, you will have to put date here. So date, and then single quotes, double quotes, and ampersand. Convert the date into text, then bracket, select the reference A2, comma, format what you want, say YYYY dash MM dash DD, and close and close, then ampersand, close double quotes, close single quote, and then comma 0. So this is the reference. Oh, not available. Why not available? Because I have not selected any date. So I'll have to select one date from here. So as soon as I select any date, it prints the name of the student. For example, this any date. Correct? So this way we can embed date with the query function. So see here once again, call 2 is your date, column 2 is your date, B column is your date. Okay, then while mentioning the date, you will have to deliberately give date, DATE, so that the system will know, because that you are going to give the date, and then convert the date into text, and this date will again convert the text into date. So this way we can give any reference like A2. So this is the reference cell A2, and whatever you are giving here exactly from the drop down list, whichever date is selected, the corresponding name is displayed in the second column or adjacent column or column B. So this is how we can apply the date along with the query. So hope you understood the concept, and hope you like it. And if you like it, kindly practice it and apply in your day-to-day task of Google Sheets or Excel. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.